Breaking news at noon on the coronavirus. There are now 636 positive cases in North Carolina. That's a jump of more than 100 from this time yesterday. That's according to the Department of Health and Human Services. One death is also reported. Another person also died, but they were from Virginia traveling through the state. North Carolina has completed more than 12,000 tests. That's up by 2,400 from yesterday. And locally, Guilford County has 2 new cases for a total of 24. Randolph County health officials say there are now 6 cases there. That's an increase of 3. And Surry County also has its first case this afternoon. Also breaking, more than 3 million Americans applied for unemployment last week. That is more than 4 times the previous record set back in 1982. The Labor Department says only about 280,000 people filed for jobless benefits the week before stay-at-home orders started. Some experts say these surges are only the tip of the iceberg. More claims are expected to come in the upcoming weeks. And a $2 trillion economic stimulus bill is now heading to the U.S. House for a vote. The Senate passed that overnight, and President Trump says he will sign it. Chris Pallone has more about what this means for you.
Nearly 3.3 million Americans filed jobless claims last week, a dire snapshot of just how quickly the pandemic has devastated the nation's businesses and workers. But Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell is reassuring the country that the economy will bounce back.
We will get the spread of the virus under control, and at that time, confidence will return, businesses will open again, people will come back to work.
On this vote, the yeas are 96. The nays are 0.
He spoke hours after the Senate reached agreement on a $2 trillion economic relief bill to help people and businesses blindsided by the coronavirus outbreak.
Our nation obviously is going through a kind of crisis that is totally unprecedented in living memory.
I'm damn proud of the work we did over the past few days.
The Senate bill would send direct payments to Americans whose earnings fall under certain limits. $1,200 checks for individuals, $2,400 for families, plus an extra $500 per child. It also includes loans for corporations and small businesses with incentives to keep workers on the payroll, relief for the nation's hospitals, and expanded unemployment benefits, which would mean 4 months of full paychecks for laid-off workers. The bill now moves to the House, where a vote is expected Friday. Chris Pallone, WXII 12 News.
Well, stocks trading higher, putting Wall Street on track for its first 3-day rally in 6 weeks. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here. Investors like the Senate plan to blunt the impact of business shutdowns because of the coronavirus. However, they say they need to see a decline in new virus cases before the markets bottom out. Well, the coronavirus is changing every aspect of our lives as it spreads in our area, and soon new restrictions will be going in place in the Triad to stop the spread of COVID-19. A stay-at-home order takes effect in Winston-Salem tomorrow at 5 p.m. The order exempts essential businesses and services and workers in those areas. You'll still be allowed to get out and get medical care, take out from restaurants, and exercise, groceries too, as long as you stay 6 feet away from others. The stay-at-home order will last at least until April 16th. Guilford County stay-at-home order also goes into effect tomorrow at 5 p.m. It includes Greensboro, High Point, and Summerfield, as well as all unincorporated areas. The order means you must stay home unless you are getting groceries, medicine, or helping the elderly. You're also allowed to go outside for exercise, of course, as long as you practice that social distancing. While this is not a total lockdown, High Point Mayor Jay Wagner has a message for shoppers.
This is not an excuse between now and 5 o'clock Friday for everybody to go to the grocery store and stock up on food and stock up on medicine and stock up on toilet paper. Okay? There's plenty of food, folks.
For many people, life will go on fairly undisturbed. For others, there are some significant economic impacts.
The stay-at-home order can be enforced by police and deputies. Clemens will be under a shelter-in-place order, which also starts tomorrow at 5. Leaving for essential activities is allowed, but gatherings of more than 10 people are banned, with the exception of private households, of course. To be clear, there is not yet a statewide stay-at-home order for North Carolina. Governor Roy Cooper says the state will announce more restrictions to stop the spread of the virus in the next few days.
We want people to stay home. And local communities are doing what they think is right, and I understand that. It's important for us to make sure that we are deliberate and that we get this right. We're telling people now that we want them to stay home.
Well, today, state lawmakers are meeting remotely, and they're working on a potential coronavirus aid package here. Healthcare and education are two of the big topics being discussed. Meetings are going on all day. Anyone can listen along online on the General Assembly's website. And more businesses in the Triad are closed today due to the coronavirus. The governor's order to shut down for 30 days is now in effect. Our Margaret Johnson brings us the story of one of those businesses that's now in panic mode.
There are hundreds of hair salons here in the Triad, and one owner tells me he fears the shutdown could be disastrous for many of them.
It's going to be catastrophic. It's going to be catastrophic.
Catastrophic because Carl Watkins is uneasy about the future. He owns CB's Class Act in Winston-Salem.
It's just feeling very anxious and crazy right now.
Anxious and crazy because this is his livelihood, and the other stylists here as well.
We rely on being at work on a daily basis to sustain our life.
Late Wednesday afternoon, they were up against the clock trying to do as much business as they could, knowing the next few weeks won't be easy.
Being shut down for 30 days, it doesn't stop the bills from coming, so those bills still come. This is going to be a catastrophic event for sure.
They all understand why these restrictions are necessary. Still,
it's scary, but I definitely understand.
Pray for the best. I gotta have that faith that it's gonna be all right.
For now, they say they'll try to be positive and hope this corona nightmare ends soon. Margaret Johnson, WXII 12 News.
Margaret, thank you. This evening, we will get an update from the coronavirus task force. President Donald Trump will speak to reporters from the White House briefing room. That is expected to happen around 5 o'clock tonight. We will bring that to you live right here on WXII 12. Now, taking a look at the latest on the coronavirus in Virginia, there are nearly 400 cases in that state. Officials also reported 3 new deaths, bringing the total now to 12. The state has tested more than 5,300 people. Governor Ralph Northam warns those numbers will continue to go up, and he's ordering a stop to elective surgeries at hospitals to preserve bed space and medical equipment.